Hello, welcome to episode 222. That's nice. We're going to make a spinning blade trap. We are in version 1.19.4 because we need item displays and block displays. So keep that in mind if you're going to make this. Well, that version or higher. We have no setup. We are just going to create the trap. We'll have a create. And the kill can face this way because it's just one command. We'll call it remove. And remove will be kill any entity whose tag equals bladeTrap. So anyone that's part of the bladeTrap. Done. Put a button on there. Summon an item display. Over there. 6, and we want some information. So tags. This is going to have 2 tags. It's part of the bladeTrap, so that'll be its first tag, and it is one of the blades. And then we want to tell it what item should be. Item ID Minecraft. I will use an iron sword because it looks alright. That will have to have a count. Okay. Done. Press it. There's our sword. Nice. We can go through it. It's not a problem. Okay, but we need to change its transformation information. Now, I used a website called E.g Studio to get the transformation information I wanted. I put a link in the description for you, but it turns out that this is what I want. So I am just going to copy that. Copy. Done. And I'm going to go to here. And I'm going to paste in as transformation. And we've got some square brackets and it's all going in there. There we go. So as I say, you can use BD Studio, link in the website, link in the description. And now we've applied the transformation. And now we've just got it on its side, which is pretty cool. Okay. Now let's get rid of that. I'm going to Control middle mouse, copy that one, always active chain, and I've got a bit of different information here. If we look at this one, so you've got 0.7 minus 0.7, and this one is minus 0.7, 0.7. You see, effectively it's just the opposite of that one. So let's copy that, and we'll go in here. We'll select what's in that transformation and apply the new one. It's a very handy website. It takes ages fiddling with these numbers otherwise. Now we've got 2. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Right, now, why weren't they in line with each other? Why are they not in line? And the answer to that is because I copied this block. So this one still says 6, but we've moved along 1, so it should say 5. Now we've got some swords. Let's give them something to spin around. Oh, we could just make them spin. Let's make them spin first. Why not? We'll start the controller. Controller. This is more like the order I actually did it in when I was making the thing. It is repeat. Execute as any entity whose tag equals blade. So it's part, it is a blade. Add itself. Run TP yourself. And we just want to pick a speed. 20 might probably be okay. Let's have a look. Doink. Oh yeah, that's all right. Spinning blade trap. Okay. Turn that off. We want something for it to spin around. Let's get a block display. Summon item. Summon item. Why did I write that? Summon block display. So we did, this one should be 4, shouldn't it? Okay, we need some information. Tags first. So it's part of the bladeTrap, so we'll give it that tag, and it's what the blades spin round, so I suppose it's the shaft. No, less of that. Okay, and it'll need, this one has a block state, doesn't it? Block state. And that's where we're going to put the name. Name. Minecraft's end rod. No, lightning rod would be nicer. Lightning rod, much nicer. Do we need to count here? I believe we do. Count 1v. Okay, that'll do. Let's. Oh, it's got its offset thing, hasn't it? So we're going to have to apply some transformation information to bring that back. Okay. So this kills everything with bladeTrap, so it should get rid of all 3. Yeah. So here we are going to need transformation. And this time we'll do the one that looks easier. Left rotation. That is not rotation. Left rotation. Leave it blank for now. Right rotation. Leave it blank for now. And then translation. Leave it blank. And scale. Leave it blank. Scale. 1F. 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 So we want it just normal size. Translation, the ones we want to change. Rotation, 0F, 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 1F. Let's copy that and put it into right rotation as well. And the translation, I believe we want minus 0.5. It was a little bit up in the air as well, wasn't it? So let's do minus 0.5 for that. And probably minus 0.5. Let's not forget our Fs. F, F, F. Okay, let's have a look at this and see why it is unhappy with me. Well, we have 2 square brackets there, so that's not right. So transformation is not square brackets. That should be curly brackets. And then at the end, we want to close curly brackets, not square brackets. There we go. So we've moved it by 0.5 on each axis. Well, that's good, but you're too far away. But you're exactly 1 block, so I think we can guess what the problem is there. You're 5. Oh, you are 4. Okay. Well, I thought that would be right. So we've gone too far that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should be there. So maybe our translation information is wrong. Ah, no. We didn't put a minus here. There we go. X, Y, Z. On the Z, we didn't put a minus. There it is. There we go. Now it's in the middle. Okay, now let's spin it round. Much better. Now it's spinning around the little pole. Okay, I like that. Let's get rid of it. And I'm going to summon an armor stand as well. You could probably... I'm wondering what I could use instead. I could probably use an area effect cloud. But I'm going to use an armor stand here. I think an area effect cloud might actually be better. Or what we need is we need an entity that can turn and look at the player. That's what I'm after. Let's give it 2 tags. First of all, it is part of the bladeTrap. And it marks, it's marking where the shaft is, so it's a shaft marker. That makes sense to me. Let's give it the marker tag itself, true. Let's give it no gravity, true. And let's make it invisible. Invisible false for now, just for testing. Done. Okay. Right, there we go. He's there. Now, they spin. Cool. We want to get hurt if we go near them. So what do we say about 1.5 blocks? Let's try that. Execute at any entity type equals armor stand or area effect cloud if you change it to one of those. Tag equals shaft marker as, I suppose, any player who's got a distance equals 0 to, what did we say, 1.5, probably okay. Then we will run damage that player for 1 heart, so 2, and the damage type can be generic. Done. Well, that's not going to do anything to me because I'm in creative. Survival. So if I go close to it, I should lose 1 heart. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to creative. But I think a bit of knockback would be good, and then that's the main reason we've got this guy here. So let's go to the previous command block, and let's copy everything before that run command. So execute again, any person within a distance of, let's just increase the distance to 1.8 of the shaft marker. So execute at the armor stand, whose tag equals shaft marker. We're going to change this a bit. We are going to execute as the armor stand. At itself. And then we want to make it look at the player. Facing entity. Oh, press enter. Facing entity. Nearest player. Distance equals 0 to, we had 1.5, so let's increase that a little bit. 1.8. Face it to his eyes. Run TP. The armor stand. There we go. Right. Done. Now, if we get 1.8, he looks at me. I might be being hurt. But just before I get hurt, he will turn and look at me. And now we can use that to push ourselves back. So, let's paste in that command again. Execute, and we'll have to change it a bit. Execute as the armor stand. At yourself. Rotated. ~0. Run TP all players whose distance, and we had 1.5, so they've been hit, and now they're going to get teleported 3 blocks. 3 blocks in front of the armor stand. Now that won't affect me because yeah, that should affect me in creative. I just won't get hurt. So I'm getting knocked back. I'm going up a little bit as well. There we go. Okay, let's pop into survival. Let's kill that. Oh, I keep forgetting you cannot edit command blocks when you're in survival. And let's just change the armor stand. Doobie-doobie-doo. There we go. Bring him back. Now we go to survival. Let's go and see what happens. Oh yeah. It's pretty nasty to get past, and obviously you can change the damage to whatever you want. So that is the basic idea. That is job done. What might you want to change? You might want to change the distance here. That is how when does it teleport you? It teleports you within when you're within 1.5. How far does it teleport you? You can leave. You'll have to change that one as well. If you change the distance, just keep this one a little bit higher and keep this one the same as the other one. You might want to change the damage. So 2 is 1 heart, 4 2 hearts, 6 3 hearts, etc, etc. You might want to change the speed it's rotating, although I find that doesn't really look as good. 20 seemed quite nice. Okay, there we go. We have a spinning blade trap. See you next time. Bye bye.